Yo, what is up guys, it's me Eve again here playing Black Beacon, and today we had the maintenance update. So let's take a look at what is happened today, what we got, and what are the changes in the balance. There were some buffs happened here. As you can see on the screen, this is the whole maintenance node right there, and we had some serious buffs for some characters, as well as some either more buffs for the characters that already are pretty OP, and that's an interesting choice that they're making with that. So first of all, character improvements. Ereshan increases damage multiplier for Fate Strike 2, and the ultimate Bottomland Shadow. So it's good that they're like trying to buff the characters that are from the standard banner. Again, for the most part, a lot of people will be getting them or more or so all the time, compared to some limited characters. Again, if you're not lucky and you're gonna be losing those 70%, then it's good that you, for example, if you're getting Ereshan and with the buffs, she could be much higher. We'll see how it's gonna go after the whole maintenance. We'll see how the meta will evolve, and maybe she's gonna be actually much more stronger, much viable, and then she's definitely going up the tier list, and maybe she could even try outperforming other standard banner units. But for the time being, she also got in talent 1 the effect of gaining Phantom Shade from skill 1 Spiral Slice, no longer requires hitting only one enemy. Good. Extended the mark duration of Unfathomable Area. That's also good. It was, I mean, it wasn't that bad, I think. The duration wasn't that crazy, but now she can definitely do some basic attack while the duration is still up there. Potential 1 effect value increased from 15% to 20%. This is a huge one. 5% in this game is a pretty big buff. Again, like those potential ones are already pretty high, and with this buff, I definitely think this is gonna be one of the most valuable one out all of this. We're gonna take a look at them a little bit closer in the game there. Takes an issue with Ereshan's skill. Unfathomable Area combo did not apply a Phantom Mark on hit, so this was probably just a bug there, and they finally fixed it. Again, I don't have Ereshan here, unfortunately, to take a much closer look. I still didn't get her, but from here we could see that her, for example, now the Fated Strike increased damage by 20%, not 15 here, so that's pretty huge. That's really good. Other than that, I think for passives, they didn't change much, but they did change for her skills here. All of that, like the duration, the damage there, all of that was already applied. So you can, for those who have Ereshan, can definitely try it out and see if she's now much better, or maybe that didn't change much. I guess we'll see at a few times. Florence during combo activate, each stack of Monarch stands now also increases damage. That's huge. Like, that's very good. Florence is already extremely OP. I don't know why would they even buff her even more. Like, that's insane to me. But maybe because she's a limited banner character, they're trying to buff her so that, you know, sales go up, all of that stuff. But sure, that's good that she's getting another buff. That's fine with me. I love Florence, and this is gonna work really well for her. Non-enchant skill 1 and skill 2 no longer consume stamina. This is even better. Now, because her stamina is like, you use those skills a little bit, and then her stamina is basically gone. But now with if they're not enchants, that's huge. You're not consuming any stamina with that. Change talent 4 to decrease Florence's base attack based on the level of the passive domination. This is, again, gonna be hard to tell if this is like huge change or not, but again, if this is still increasing some stats, and I mean attack stats here, so that should be also like already good. But again, we need to do and go and check this in the game itself to know if this really applies that big of a difference in terms of attack. But it's buffing her base attack, so that's really good. But again, it's only in passive when she's in the domination. So that we'll need to see how it's gonna work. And this is where the fun start is. The Tsing stuff is here. Talent 1 now also adds 30% bonus damage boost for 5 seconds when channeling Wave Slicer. That's huge. 30% damage boost for 5 seconds for a Wave Slicer. In 5 seconds, you can do a lot in this game. People were finishing like the end game content in like 13 seconds with Florence on the boss fights. I mean there. And like this is also crazy for her. Like Tsing, I think Tsing was also really strong, but this is even better for her. Change talent 2 to allow 2 uses of Wave Slicer every 2 trigger of passive skill Water Saver. I actually don't know how this is gonna work. Again, it's probably something that you need to check in the game as well, how this is gonna work as well. Increase ultimate skill charge and combo charge amount gained from Wave Slicer. That's good. She's gonna get her ultimate skill faster, as well as if you're using the Shining Star on her, that's gonna be much faster to get the ultimate. And just combo charge also, just great stuff. Getting her like a little bit less time to gain that combo charge is gonna be pretty huge. Everything else is just purely here for Asti and Enki's, optimizing entry positions for them. Nothing too crazy. Lychee increased attack range of Tylee R's Exorcism and reduced knockback during effect during Godfall Fury state. So that's good because again he's doing no knockback. He would fucking jump to basically another map after that. Increased attack range also great. That's huge for him. I mean, it wasn't bad either, but that's just purely a good, like, you know, a life quality update for him, because that's giving him a little bit more range. That means sometimes if you were like press it without thinking, you wouldn't get the hit on the enemy and you would lose maybe one of those hits. But now it's definitely would be much better. Again, it depends on how much they increase the range on that. It also will probably be only seen after you try him out in the game. Other than that, game improvements is just the effects, what they had for specific characters, optimizing the visuals, improved parry effect for something, optimizing the modal visuals, bug fixes for some characters that were having problems there. So, but the most important stuff was this, that they're buffing the characters, especially Ereshan. I'm very happy that they're buffing Ereshan. I'm hoping that she's gonna be much better now, as well as if they're gonna be buffing other characters as well, like who are needing a little bit of buff, especially the 4-star ones like Sin. I would say Shamash could get some buff there as well, wouldn't bad. Nensar getting some buff, Enki getting any buff would be also fine. Wuxi is like 50-50. He's either extremely broken or kind of midish. I'm still skeptical on Wuxi, but some people say that he's extremely broken on the end game, and again I might need to build him to see if that's true or not, because again, just on paper he doesn't seem that good. But maybe it's just on paper. Again, you can never tell by just looking at him and his skills. But if you ever try him, he could be actually really good. That's why I want to kind of build Zen, even though like she's bad on paper, she's bad on everything. But I just want to try to build her and maybe try to make her work, because again, no one likes her, and I actually want to try doing something that can make her work. Other than that, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, tell me what you think about those buffs. Who do you want to see getting buffed as well? I definitely want to see mostly the 4-stars getting some buffs, so that they are all viable and much better than now, so that the free-to-play players can also shine when doing the builds. And hopefully you will have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one.